Are dry needling and acupuncture the same? No. So acupuncture is essentially a system that's almost 5,000 years old. It's from China, and it uses dry needles inserted into various parts of the body. Now, there was an influx of Chinese knowledge in the late 1900s into Western society, and this also came with it, along with Western acupuncture. But dry needling by physical therapists is not the same thing. So a traditional Chinese medicine follows a system of nodes and meridians, that is the psychosomatic energy of the body. And it travels through these different areas. It concentrates in particular areas as nodes, and those often are the areas that we're putting needles into in acupuncture. Now, acupuncture has a system of needling trigger points, which it labels as ashi points. So if you put a needle into an ashi point, I guess in Chinese they say ashi, as in a pain expression, but that would be a place you can kneel. And those don't always follow these meridians and nodes. Now, for those who don't really know Chinese, I think they couldn't grasp the meridians and the nodes concept that easily, but they could understand putting a needle into a painful area makes relief. And that's what we see as Western dry needling. My teachers had not such good words to describe this, like a child without a father, that kind of a thing. But essentially, these are not the same things. Traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, is more of a holistic approach to a person. It's treating the entire person as opposed to just a painful area. Does that mean that dry needling is bad? Not really. The older brother of dry needling would be wet needling, what we do as doctors with medication, trigger point injections. And that's a little bit more precise, but again, it's not the same thing. One has stolen from a different system and called it its own thing and done what it likes. And because there's no medication involved in dry needling, you can even have a allied health non-doctor do these kinds of things. What is the value of dry needling then? The value of dry needling is if you put a needle into tissue that's damaged, you can have a local cortisol release that gives relief.